Hi and welcome. So, where are we going today with this? I want to help you understand, and when I say understand, we all know that this journey is an inner standing. It can never be understood by the mind, but I make these short videos just to help guide you so you can drop into soul, you can drop fully into soul. And the video today, I want to talk about how everything that you have gone through in your life has brought you to this point. Every single thing. So often we can look at this journey and, talk about that. Oh, if it was only different, if I'd only done this in my life. Clients will often come to me and say, I was just making do, or, I knew that I wasn't aligned with my soul, but it just felt right. It just felt comfortable, but I wasn't lit up. And now I'm going through this experience, and I feel if I'd played it differently, the outcome, they might not have left me. But here's the thing. Separation on this journey is kind of key to the journey, because within the separation is when preparation happens. Twins can't do the journey together, very rarely. I mean, there are some that do, but it is very, very rare. Why? Because you're one soul, and this is a very high vibrational connection. The energy, I mean, if you're a twin, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The energy and the connection between you, it cannot even be put into words. It cannot even be put into words. The connection and what you feel when you are with your other self is off the scale. So the energy has to learn how to balance in the dense 3D. And this is why you detox. You detox because you need to shift your focus off the other person, bring the energy back to you because you are the leading twin, and then learn how to work with the energy in the 3D. But as well as that, you are going through the Kundalini. And that Kundalini is aligning you fully with your soul, with your original soul blueprint. But what I want to say is everything, and this is the key, everything that you have been through in your life have all been really key ingredients to who you are becoming, to the fullness that you are becoming. So everything that has played a part of your life, of your story, while you have been here in this body, in this suit that you wear, is part of who you are becoming. And what you are doing through this process now is putting all those ingredients that have happened through your life, be it the mind says they're good or bad. It might be some bad experiences, or that the mind calls bad, not that the soul just is. But all those things that you have gone through, which are your ingredients, are now being put together. So you can step into wholeness. So you can step into who you came here to be. And for some of you, that will be the way shower. For some of you, you are now walking the path of enlightenment. And for some of you, you may have already had a spiritual, way. You might have already been a healer. You might have already, been a therapist. You might have already been a counsellor. I work with lots of nurses. everything that you have gone through and things that have played out in your personal life too, and who you are as a person is who you are becoming, is what your soul purpose is and your soul mission, is where you're going to stand in and shift into fullness. And that is my passion. And I used to say to myself, well, I help people grow spiritual businesses. I help people align with who they are at a soul level. Where does the twin thing come in? And then I suddenly realized that is part of who I am. I help people align with their soul. I help people understand all that Kundalini energy is not some mystical spiritual thing that you're just going to sit on a yoga mat and work with and then close it down. You are going to move it, not even move it, but you are going to embrace it into every single part of who you are. Who you are in every part of your life. Because this journey, this process that you are going through is divinely orchestrated. Your soul knew that you were ready. And while ever you are really focused on that other person, you can't really focus on yourself. And that's what this journey is. As the leading twin, you step into sovereignty, and by you stepping into sovereignty, it then has the energy automatically feeds through to the matrix twin, to the other self, to the other incarnation. You are one being, but you, divine feminine, whether you identify as male or female, because I've had somebody ask me that today, doesn't matter whether you are male or female, you are still the chasing energy in the dynamic. You are still the push energy. And you, divine feminine, you lead this connection. You are here to help birth this new world. And you have all the ingredients to do that. You are now, through this process, what you call separation, but really it is the preparation of who you truly are, putting all those beautiful ingredients together. But here's the thing. Here is the thing. It's a little bit like when you make a Yorkshire pudding. A Yorkshire pudding needs quite simple ingredients. And you mix it up, but the consistency has to be right. The balance has to be right. If you don't get the balance right, it's either going to be too soggy or too thin. And so you have to get all the ingredients right, and then you have to bake it for long enough. But if you open the door too soon, the Yorkshire pudding will go flat. And here is the thing. If you grab on when your twin is starting to show back up the other self, when your other self is starting to show back up, if you cling on and treat it like a normal relationship, a soulmate relationship, it will go flat and you will start the cycle again. This is a journey. This is a journey of you. And I get it. We don't want to hear that at the beginning, but this is the truth of the journey. The journey takes time. The journey takes the right ingredients. And you have all those ingredients within you. Your soul knew that you were ready for this, but you cannot push this. You cannot try and make this a soulmate connection when it is your spiritual awakening. You are walking the path of enlightenment. And you cannot rush this. You cannot open that oven too soon, because if you try, it will go flat. You have all the ingredients to bring this to union. But first you have to bring your own inner union. This is an inward journey. While ever you seek the answers outside of yourself, you will loop. You have to have patience on this journey. You have to have trust on this journey. And you have to know that you have all the right ingredients to start to stand into sovereignty. And if you need more help and support, if you feel that inner calling from your soul, everything is on my website. I show you how to do this at every single level, whether it is starting to magnetize your other self back in, learning how to balance the energy, or maybe you're wanting to go beyond that. Maybe you know it's way bigger than that and you are now wanting to help others, but you're not sure how to do it. And you need somebody to give you that structure, to help you, to show you. You know, often people make showing up online really more complicated than it is. Because why? They treat it as a business. That's not how we do it. We turn up in service. We turn up to help others. It then naturally, abundance flows in. Because you are turning up in service. You are aligning fully with your soul. And when you align with your soul, everything flows to you. The universe just delivers. You are creating your own reality. And your own reality is from soul. I send you so much love. Have a beautiful, blessed day.